Sister Carol Sellman was born in Gainesville, Florida, and grew up in Modesto, California. Her journey at Holy Names University spans over 46 years and represents a richness of service to the students, faculty, staff, trustees, graduates of the university, her fellow sisters, and the wider community.
As trustees, we all serve on various committees. And Sister Carol has interconnected with every trustee that I'm aware of, because at some time or another she's been in every department at the university. She assumes various tasks with tremendous competency, and never shirks a responsibility to do whatever is necessary to make the university the top in this field.
In thinking about Sister Carol is, well, intersection. If you think about a Venn diagram and you think about all the constituencies here at Holy Names University, the students, the president, the faculty, the staff, the trustees, the Sisters of the Holy Names community, and you make a diagram, in the center, at the intersection point, is Sister Carol. She brings us all together and she connects all of us.
Sister Carol began as a freshman undergraduate student at Holy Names in the early 1960s. During that time, she discovered that God was calling her to join the Sisters of the Holy Names of Jesus and Mary. Following her 3 years of formation in Los Gatos, she returned to Oakland to complete her baccalaureate degree in 1969 and to earn her elementary school teaching credential. She later earned a Master of Music degree in music education with a Kodály emphasis in 1978.
I remember the day you arrived on this campus, and I remember our first encounter. I don't know if I should tell all these people this, but I'm going to. You were in the room across the hall from me. I was a new sister in the dorms, and I was as nervous as you were. So the first night when we were to have study hours and it was to be quiet, I heard from across the hall this snickering and tee-heeing and talking, so I knew that I needed to establish my authority. So I went over and knocked on the door with my ring, of course, and hush, went in and I said, I don't know who's talking, but whoever it is, sign this demerit slip and return it to me. So of course, you were the one who did. You've often said those were your first and only demerits, and I think they were the first and only demerits I gave, but that was the beginning of a wonderful relationship with Holy Names, and I hope with me.
In 1983, Sister Carol again returned to Holy Names and began her current 26-year tenure.
I know that during her over 30 years here, she's probably served or has served in every area on this campus. So, she's willing to wear many hats and to step up in terms of whatever is needed on this campus with the same sense of dedication, commitment, and a reality that really gives everyone on this campus a sense of security.
During this time, she also earned a Doctorate of Education in Human and Organizational Development at Fielding Graduate University. The list of positions she has held at Holy Names is exhaustive.
When you look at Sister Carol, you see what you think is a very simple person. But she wears many hats. She's very, very bright. You always get the feeling that Sister Carol feels very self-confident. You always get the feeling that she's very comfortable in her own skin. And I think that's an attribute that very, very few people have.
Over the years, the Holy Names University Alumni Awards Committee has received a tremendous number of nominations and accolades for and about Sister Carol from alums, faculty, staff, and students.
I think the alumni are so fond of Sister Carol for actually something that's very easy. She really cares about us. She knows us. I think they're fond of her because she's honest and she's wise. She asks us about our lives. She's a friend, and she is the connection actually for us with change. She actually is bridging the past with the present and the future.
Many have noted that Sister Carol embodies and demonstrates the charism of the Sisters of the Holy Names in her work and interactions with those she serves.
I think of three things in terms of her demonstration of the charism of the Sisters of the Holy Names. First of all, it is the way that she values every single person. Her inclusiveness. She listens to everyone, whether it's a freshman student or a senior administrator, with the same sense of her heart and her spirit, totally engaged with that person. Secondly, her real sense of commitment to education. She's an educator. Every day she teaches and learns simultaneously. And the whole presence of her as educator on this campus, continuing to want to learn and to look at ways that things can be done better. She embodies that. And thirdly, I think of the Sisters of the Holy Names as having a tremendous value of music. I've seen Sister Carol play the guitar, play the piano, sing, and it's like something that you expect from a Sister of the Holy Names in terms of how music continues to enliven their spirits, create a way of communication of God's presence in our world.
Others comment on how Sister Carol journeys with God through her prayer life, her music ministry, and her service to the university community. Sister Carol's sense of humor and dry wit are her distinctive characteristics that many have enjoyed or have been the focus of.
The beauty of Sister Carol is the lightness of her being, you might say, the joy she brings to everything, the humor she brings to everything that she does on the campus, and the way that she involves everyone, not only those who are in charge, not only those who are, quote, important, but every single student she meets. She knows the stories of people's lives. She knows their concerns.
There is much that can be said of Sister Carol and how she has served and touched so many. The Holy Names University Alumni Association proudly presents a special Alumni Recognition Award to Sister Carol Sellman for a lifetime of service to Holy Names University and the Alumni Association.